The blinking cursor of ChatGPT feels like the cutting edge of technology, but that chat window is shattering. The chatbot is already obsolete. Generative AI, software trained to produce text or images, relies entirely on you. It sits dormant until you type a specific prompt, waiting for instructions before it can draft an email or write a line of code. It's strictly reactive. Even when it gives you an answer, the burden of work remains on your shoulders. You have to copy that text, open a new app, navigate the menus, and click the buttons yourself in order to actually finish the job. The focus is now shifting towards digital systems that carry out actions in the real world, moving past machines that simply talk to us in a window. Nothing, CEO Carl Pei recently predicted a major shift in the hardware in your pocket. Smartphone apps are going to disappear completely. Pei argues the current app-based model was built for human fingers tapping on glass. The future of software is intent-based. You state a goal, and the system coordinates the individual steps required. The technology replacing those apps is Agentic AI. An AI agent is a system built for autonomous execution, capable of analyzing its environment and making real-time decisions to reach a target without constant human supervision. As the priority moves from writing to doing, control is shifting from the human user directly to these autonomous digital workers. To understand how this works, look at the underlying mechanics. Traditional generative models rely on static training data to predict the next word. Agentic systems pull in live data to dynamically plot a course toward a specific goal. They achieve this using the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. MCP is a standardized framework that allows AI agents to break out of isolated chat windows and connect directly to external APIs, application programming interfaces, that act as software bridges between different programs. In a standard workflow, a human types a prompt, yielding a static block of code. The process ends there. But an agentic workflow is a continuous loop. The AI writes the script, tests it, fixes bugs, and deploys the product without human intervention. Operating in these continuous feedback loops turns the model into an independent digital worker. The rush to capitalize on this shift led companies to package large action models, AI designed to navigate interfaces and execute tasks, into dedicated consumer hardware. Those attempts were disastrous. The Humane AI Pin, a wearable device meant to act as a screen-free personal assistant, was widely criticized for failing to deliver on its agentic capabilities. Other highly publicized devices, like the Rabbit R1, were labeled by top tech reviewers as barely functional and broken at launch. But while the public was distracted by clunky hardware, agentic software was quietly succeeding in the enterprise sector. Frameworks like Mistral Agents and LangGraph are already automating complex data analysis and customer service pipelines for large corporations. The consumer gadgets were a distraction. The underlying software has already integrated itself into the back end of the global economy. Giving software the power to navigate systems independently has severe cybersecurity implications. If an AI can autonomously navigate an API to book a flight, it can also autonomously navigate a corporate network to exploit a vulnerability. This has led security researchers to warn about the emergence of highly autonomous cyber-capable agents, or HACAs. HACAs are AI systems that can independently conduct sophisticated, multi-stage cyber operations. This chart shows AI capabilities progressing rapidly. Autonomous agents can now execute multi-stage attacks against defended networks, maintaining persisting access for months unsupervised. Following the upward trend line, models scaled from handling tasks taking seconds, like GPT-2, to executing operations taking days, like GPT-5.2. Because of this leap in capability, nation-states and institutions like the Pentagon are spending millions to develop their own AI hackers for offensive operations. The novelty of a machine writing poetry has worn off. The true technical shift is happening in the shadows, where autonomous agents now manage the underlying mechanics of our digital infrastructure.